Hello and welcome to KingTech Coding Clinic once again. And this time around, I'm here once again with another powerful school management system. This one is built using PHP, an online version of the school management system. Okay. So after the release of our Excel-based school management system, that's the school management system version 3, there were a lot of comments from our users on some of the features they would want us to add and this and that. We proceeded to add another system basically for fees, which caters for fees where a student can make payment of the fees immediately the receipt is issued, they receive SMS notification and all that, just to make sure we have everything work for them. Now when I look at the previous version of the school management, that's the version 3 of the school management system built in Excel. This is basically for admission. You can talk of generating exams reports, emailing of reports, SMS and all that. Okay. So there were other features our users actually requested for, which are almost impossible for us to add them in Excel. This time around, we decided to bring another powerful version, that is the online version of the school management system. Now let me quickly walk you through the system. So as you can see, this is the home page of the school management system. So as you can see, it's the home, and then we also have the teachers section where all the teachers that we have on the system, we have them displayed here. So far, just one teacher so far whose name is John Doe. So we go, if you have an event, all the events will be displayed here. All the upcoming events will be displayed here for the school. About us, if you want information about the school, you have everything listed here. For now, this is built for KingTech Coding Clinic. So everything about it is KingTech Coding Clinic. Okay, so as you can see, so we also have the online admission. Okay, you can apply this school online. Okay, you can fill this form, submit your necessary document and apply. Once you meet the requirements, you'll be admitted into the school and you'll be given your login details, and I'll be showing you all that. We also have the gallery section where whatever images you have for your school, you have all of them displayed here. We also have the news section. If there is any news you want to update, you can have that as well displayed here. And we have others where we can talk of the admit card. You want the student to print their admit card, you just have to just enter the exam, let's say term 1 exam, and then the registered number. You just enter that here. Once you submit, you should have your end of term exams report printed or generated from here and have it printed. And we also have exams results as well. If you want to see your results like your transcript, you can just choose the type of exam, the academic year, and then you enter registered number. Once you submit, you have the exams results also printed out for you, displayed and printed. We have certificates. If you want to issue some certificate for specific courses or whatever course someone has completed, you want to issue certificate, you can do that here. You can just make sure you enter the name of the certificate here, and then the registered number also entered here. Once you submit, you have the certificate displayed and printed. We also have the contact page where if you want to contact the administrators and whatever about the school, you can do that from this page. You can submit, enter your name, email address, phone number, subject, and then you enter a message you send. You can just email us also from here, phone call from here. This is our address and all that. Okay, so basically that is so you can have your logo displayed here, and your hours of work will also be displayed at the top here, and your email address is also here, and your contact number also displayed here. So now this system makes provision for all users to log in at the same time and do whatever they would want to do. You can have the admin, you can have the teacher, or all the teachers having their login details. You can have all the student having their login details, parent also logging in, librarian logging in, transport man who is in charge of transport logging in, receptionist logging, accountant, just name them. You can have all of them. Admin is in charge of them. Admin adds them and assign rules to them and decide to maybe stop them from maybe accessing some features, and we'll be seeing all that in a jiffy. Now let's log in as an admin and see what admin can do. So you click on this login here. What we're going to do is just to enter. Let's say just quickly just log in. So once I log in, you can see this is what the admin can do. So the admin can access the front end. Click here, the admin can access the front end of the system and do some necessary adjustment like changes of images and all that. Admin can do that from here. Okay, if you go to settings section, the admin can actually do all those settings they would want to do. So, and we also have the admin can check the area of the receptionist as well. Let me just look at this. So receptionist, This session is for the receptionist. So the admin actually has access to all other features, all other let's say users who also have access to. The admin controls all that without any issue. So this is the receptionist where inquiries are made for a postal record, call log, visitors log, the complaints and configuration. Sorry, config of what? Receptionist. This is a section for the receptionist. We also have the section for admission. So with the admission, this is where admission is done, is created. Once you click on create admission, the admin can go ahead and then create admission, where you can enter the academic year, the registered number of the student, the roll number of the student, the admission date, and then the class you want to give to. So if I've just entered this one class, and then the section maybe you want to assign the student to, we have to select the first class, the class first before we have this. So the section, you go ahead and select the section, and then the category, you choose the category of the student, fill all the necessary details about the student, and then you enter the student. You also import the student image from here and go ahead and assign username and password and confirm the student password. So once you do that, so we enter the guardian's details as well, and then you capture the guardian's image and also assign username and password for the guardian, the parent, for them to also be able to log in and have access to whatever areas they can have access to the system. So all this information that are required, you make sure you fill about the student and save. So once you do that, you have the student admitted, and the student can also log in and access their areas. Okay, we have online admission as well, which we've already talked about. So when you choose the class and then you click on filter, if there is any online admission that is submitted, you'll be able to see all that here. You go through and approve the admission. Okay, if the person has actually met the requirement, the admin will be able to see all that and approve that. And we have the student details here. So here you can have the student list, so all the students are admitted into the system. Let me choose the class and then the section A, and filter. So I'll be able to see also if I just admitted just 2 students. So as you can see, just for demonstration sake. And we also have, if you want to deactivate, you don't want them to log in, you can deactivate it so that they wouldn't log in. And we also have the parent session here. Even though we have the parent session when admitting student, we also have parent. We can check the parent list to have the list of parents we have. So since we have 2 students, we have 2 parents as well. And here we can click here to add parent, just as we add students. Okay, and we also have employees here. Okay, let's say you would want to view the employees list, so you just click on this, all the workers you have. So this one is the administrator. You have just 1 teacher. If you have more than 1 administrators, you'll be able to see all of them here, and then all the teachers will be displayed here. If you have more than 1 accountant, they'll be displayed here. If you have the librarians, they also be displayed here. So if I have so far 1 for each row, and then receptionists will also be here, and also the students will also be here. So far there's the student list. Okay, we've already seen those student lists. This one is just a different row, student 1. I've already seen the student list. Okay, so far I haven't captured anything about this particular one, so you just ignore it. And we also have department as well. If you want to add several departments, you can just do that from here. Let's say you have English department, you have science department, you have ICT department, you have the administration, you have the accounting. You can just add them just like that. And also we also have add designation. You want to add all the designation, the roles you have. Let's say you have the English teacher, you have the science lab master, ICT lab master, you have the administrator, we have the accountant, librarian. You can add all the necessary designation you have in your school here. If you want to add an employee, you can do that from here. Very simple. Let's say you would want to add someone like, let's say, another administrator. You can just click that. The date of entry, you choose that. And then designation, you would want to make him an administrator, and then the department, administration. So the qualification of the person, the experience, total experience, and then the name, the gender, the religion, the blood group, the date of birth. You fill in all the necessary requirements. You capture the name of the person, as well as set up login details for the person. And also, if the person has some social media handles, you can enter them from here, like Facebook. You can talk of Twitter, you can talk of LinkedIn, and all that. And then the bank details, since the accountant will need this for making payment. Okay, so you have the bank name, the holder's name, the branch, the bank address, the IFSC code, and then account number you save. So the moment you save, that administrator can now also log in and have a view of their session. So basically, that is that. If you want to deactivate their login as well, you can do that. We also have session for card management, where all the cards such as the ID cards, student ID cards, can talk of employees ID card, the admission, that is the student admit card, that is the exams report, and then here you can generate admit cards. I haven't created any template for that, but we can do all that. Okay, we have detailed video tutorials that shows you how each and every role and how they can access the features they are allowed to access. Also, we have the certificate session where you can design a certificate template and have it saved in the system. Anytime you would want to issue it, you just issue for the student, maybe after a completion of a particular workshop or whatever, you can go ahead and issue certificate. We have the detailed video tutorials for all that as well. That comes with the system. And here we can generate student as well. Let's say you want to generate student, and let's just use class session is this, and then for now we haven't designed any student, any template. So if I want to assign a certificate to the student after choosing the class session, and I go for the certificate template, and the moment I filter, I'll be able to see the list of students, and once I view, I'll be able to see all the certificates with the names of the student displayed just like that. It's very simple. The detailed video tutorial shows all that, so you don't have any issue. Here as well, you can generate that of the employees. We also have human resource, where we talk of payroll, and the payroll too, you can see we have salary templates. Here, accountant can assign salary, can make salary payments, and here we have advanced salary, where workers can apply for advanced salary, and then application can be managed by the accountant, and then go ahead and then give them the salary at the advance they have applied for. We also have leave, where workers, students, and all the workers into the school, from student to other workers, can also apply for leave, and they have their leave viewed, and then they'll be given the leaves as well. Okay, and here we have academics. Under that, we have the various subjects. We have class and sessions. We have the subject. We have class schedule. We have the teacher schedule. We have promotions and repetitions as well. Here we have live classrooms. Live rooms. Let's say you want to have live class sessions, you can do that from here. Very simple. Here, the teachers can give homeworks to students. So basically, admin can do all what others do and more. Admin can do all the necessary settings, and we have a detailed video tutorials on how admin can access all their features. So basically, that is that. Let me just go ahead and log out as an admin, and then let me log in as a student, and let's see what the student can have access to. So let me log in as a student. So here I'll just enter STD2 as a student, the ID, and then the password, and then click on login. So first of all, you'll be able to see the login session. So here you can view the front end of the system if you want to view the front end, and you can go back to the dashboard again. It's very simple. So what can the students access? They can have access to the list of teachers they have in the school. They can have access to that. All the areas of academics like subject, and then the class schedule, they can have that. They can have live classrooms. Okay, live classroom, live rooms. They can have live rooms. They can apply for leave. Okay, let's say this student, let me just try this student applying for a leave. So let me just go for leave request. Let me say type of leave. Okay, I didn't capture, I needed to capture the various types of leaves the school can grant. So if I were to capture that area, I would have just selected a type of leave and the date, issue my reason, and then give the attachment from here. So once I do that, you realize that the moment I submit and I go to that class teacher and log in as a class, I'll be able to see the student leave and decide to grant the leave, approve the leave, or disapprove of it. So basically, that is that. So we'll be seeing all those things in a detailed video. Okay, this one is just a quick demo to show you what at each and every level, what you can access, whether admin, librarian, accountant, just name them. So let's just walk through this fast, and then once you have access to this amazing system, whatever you want, they will give you detailed video tutorials on that. So now we also have the attachment books, we have the homeworks, and we have the exams master. These are all things students can access here. So with the exams master, I've just entered something. So let me just go for the report card here. So you can see sample report for the student. Okay, this is just for one subject. Okay, I was just testing the exam features of the system. So once I click on print, you'll be able to view the report in the form of this. Let's look at how it's going to look like. So this is it. Where you have the school details here, you have the logo here, you have the student details here, you have the subjects, you have the grand total, you have the class score, exam score. It depends on how your exams work or your grading system work. The system has taken care of how you can set up your grading system to fit your curriculum. It is not something that is static, it is dynamic. So you can set your grading system and you have it fit into the system. And the detailed video tutorials shows all that. And we also have the online exams, okay? So if there is any, so as you can see, this one, I've just tested it. The teacher has given an online exam. As a student, I log in as a student and access it, and then the result is published. So I can view the results from here for my online exams. You can see I didn't assign any mark, so I've just passed my online exam. I can see the results. It's a live result. So when as a teacher you are given an online exams, you also have your settings and things to follow, and the detailed video tutorials captured all that. We also have supervisions from here. Maybe if there is any supervision like from hostel, from transport, you can check that from the student portal. You can view your attendance from here. And then issues on library, you can also do that from here. Books list, and then issued book to you, whatever. Events, you can check if there are any events, you can be able to view them from here. Here is your fees history. As a student, you can be able to view your fees history and make payment. So as you can see, this student hasn't paid anything here. You can just print the invoice so you see everything clearly. So you can see 000, meaning no payment has been made in any case. So let's say the student wants to make some payment, so it depends either offline payment or online payment. The system accepts all. So if it is what type of fee you want to pay, let's say admission fee, and then the moment you choose the fee, the amount is already assigned because you've already set up the fees for the school. Okay. So what payment method are you going to use? You choose the payment method. The one we have. So if I pay stack, just go to pay fees now. So let's see what's going to happen. This will open up this session for you. So you either choose card or mobile money. So if it's mobile money, you enter your mobile money number, you choose your provider, and then you confirm. We have other payment gateway like PayPal and Payza. We have a lot of payment gateways. We can bank transfer everything. The system has taken care of that. And during the configuration, you can configure that to suit your school without any issue. So here you can go ahead and make a payment without any issue. So once you make payments, you have notifications sent to you straightforward that payment is done. If it is an offline payment, here what you're going to do is to choose what type of fee are you paying, maybe admission fee, date of payment, you choose the date, maybe today, reference, the notes, whatever message you have, and then you upload your receipt and click on pay. So what's going to happen is that the accountant will be able to receive notification and check the details to confirm your payment. One is done, they will go ahead and then update your fees status, and as an accountant will do that for you. So basically that is that about fees. So as a student, you can also see your message here, and also whatever homework that is given to you as a student, you'll be able to access that from here. This was the homework I gave. I log in as a teacher and gave to this student, and then the student actually submitted the homework. So you can see the status here. When I get back there, I'll try to see if I can give another homework, then we see what's going to happen. So far, you can see that the student has only one homework. So the student can also access their messages section here. Okay, so basically that is that. Let me log out as a student and log in as a teacher, and then let me give another homework. Then we come back as student to see what's going to happen. So let me log in as a teacher here. One and then a password. There we go. Go log in. There we go. So here I just log in as a teacher. So basically what's going to happen is this. Let me just check the homework section. I just go to homework, then I go to homework. So what I'm going to do is choose the class. I've added only one class so far for demonstration's sake. Subject is English, then I filled. So I have given only one homework and it's published, already done. Okay, notification says no. So the student is created by the admin, that is John Doe. So here all you can do is just to view details of that. Okay, and here you can click to evaluate the homework. So now let's add another homework and log in as student to be able to see that. So here I'll choose the class, session, subject is English, then the homework dates today, date of submission, let's say tomorrow, and then I want to publish it now. So what homework am I giving? So I'll say write a story that ends with the statement, comma, then like this. Let's say, had I known is always at last. Okay, so this is a simple homework. If there's a file I would want to attach, I'll just get some random file for my desktop. Let me just go to my desktop grab some random PDF file. Let's say loan. Let me just add this one. So if I want to send notifications straight to the student to have notification that hey, homework has been given, I'll leave this one tick. I'll just click on save. So as a student, as a teacher, I've just given homework. So before we come back to see, now we'll go back to the student to see this homework, but let's just run through what the teacher can do. So teacher can issue certificates, can also apply for leave, and then check their payroll status, apply, check awards, academics. They can also check class and sessions, subject, class schedule, teacher schedule, live rooms, all these things you see here. The teacher can access all those things, events, library, online exams, and everything. The teacher can do all that. It's very simple. There is like I said, there is a demo video for each and every level, so you have no issue. So now what I'm going to do is to log out here and then log in as a student. Let's see if we can see the homework that is given by the teacher. So there we go. So we just log in as a student, and here you can just go to homework, and quickly you can see this is the homework, this one, 9th September 2024. So you just click on this, so you can see that it's incomplete. I haven't attempted it yet. So supposing I go ahead and then attempt it and submit, just click on here, and then if I'm done with that, just go ahead and upload the file, add the message, this is my homework, and submit. You check here and see that it's completed, maybe it's submitted, and it will reflect on the teacher's dashboard as well. So basically that is that. So now let's just log out and let's log in to see what the accountant can also do. So let's log in from here and let's go for this. Then there we go. So the accountant, basically you can see that the roles of the accountant is just limited. Human resource, where they can also check payroll, advanced salary, leave, library, student accounting. They can have access to fees types, fees group, find setup if you want to find student after some number of months where they fail to pay fees, fees allocation, fees payment and invoice, dues, invoice, fees reminder, accountant check, all that. And we have office accounting, where you just account, and then new deposits, new expenses, all transactions, voucher head and all that, message report. So accountant access all this. So let me just log out and let me finally log in as a librarian and see what the librarian or the librarian can access. Let's look for that. Let's see, since I have that with one, something like that, and then let me just log in. There we go. So the librarian can check student details, can check employee, human resource, library, message, report. So librarian can have access to all these things, and the demo video will show you every single thing after you have the system set up for you. So like I said, all other areas like the receptionists, all of them can log in and have access to their details. Okay, so basically this is just a quick demo that shows you how this is a complete system. Okay, so if you need this system, you can check the link in the video description, get in touch with us, and then we talk over, and then we can set up the system for you. If you want hosting, you can host it for you. We have our own server, own hosting account where we can host it for you. If you have your own hosting account, you can just do that for you and set up the system, give you detailed demo video tutorials that guides each and every user on how to access or use the system. It's mobile friendly. They can access everything on the mobile as well as on a laptop or on any computer with internet. So basically that is that. Like I said, if you want more information about how to get the system, check and get our contact in the video description below, and let's negotiate and talk about how you can get this system. Thank you so much for watching. See you. Bye.